This is BBC One in the South. And now South Today with Sally Taylor and Andrew Harvey.
Meet the mini traveller setting off around the world.
Now to something a little smaller and rather cheaper. It's one of the great British motoring icons, the Mini. Small but much loved. Its distinctive shape is recognised the world over, and one West Sussex man is about to put that to the test as he embarks on a 7-month journey around the globe in his Mini Clubman. But why is he doing it? Well, Sally's raced out to our car park to find out. Sally.
You can't miss this Mini, can you? Actually, it's a Mini Clubman. It will be spotted everywhere as she goes around the world. 1978 Mini Clubman, more or less as it was in 1978, but a few little touches here and there, as you would expect if you're going to drive it around the world. This is the man who's going to do it, Duncan Mortimer. Why are you doing it, Duncan?
Primarily to raise money for cancer research and multiple sclerosis, but also to celebrate the Mini's 40th birthday.
Right, now you've got some sort of little bits and pieces here. This is rather a nice touch. This is the cooker, is it?
It is, yes. I thought I'd make you a cup of tea.
That's rather nice. Are you camping all the way around?
We are camping, yes, as much as possible.
OK, now what special facilities have you got on board?
Special facilities, mainly we are navigating from laptop computers. So we are using GPS, global positioning systems, in conjunction with laptop computer, which gives us our mapping and our route right down to the last.
What about keeping in touch with people, communications?
Keeping in touch, I have 3 GSM mobile phones and 1 satellite phone and full internet connectivity.
Wonderful. And what's it like to drive?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's bumpy and noisy, but it's wonderful.
Is it difficult with the trailer on the back? Does it make
it's
it heavy?
a little bit heavy, yes, but with the 1275 engine, it copes nicely.
What happens if you break down, very briefly?
We can repair the car. We have most of the parts, but if we have serious problems, I can get onto the internet and send pictures or whatever, requesting for help.
Fantastic. Duncan, listen, all the best. You leave tomorrow, actually, don't you? Or the car does?
The car leaves, yes.
That's going to America, where you start.
That's right.
All the best. We hope to see you in, 7 months' time, when it's all over.
Lovely.
Thanks very much.
Thank
Back
you.
to Andrew in the studio now.
Sounds like fun, that, doesn't it?
This is BBC One in the South. And now South Today with Sally Taylor and Andrew Harvey.
Hello and welcome to South Today.
It's around the world in 8 months. How the Mini celebrated its 40th birthday. A Chichester man who celebrated the 40th birthday of the Mini by driving one around the world has arrived home safely. Duncan Mortimer shipped his Mini to the United States last May to start his 8-month global expedition. Since then, he's covered more than 20,000 miles and raised money for leading cancer charities along the way. Well, he took the ferry back to Portsmouth yesterday and he's now in the studio with Sally.
Thanks very much, Andrew. Well, Duncan and this car, as Andrew said, travelled over 20,000 miles. And these are just some of the places that they took in right around the world. Niagara Falls, North Mexico, we've got Melbourne. What was your favourite place, Duncan?
Darwin, Australia.
Darwin, why was that?
The people are just so much fun.
It's incredible, isn't it? All the way round to Brindisi, Paris, and of course back to Le Havre. Now, you know, it was the birthday of the Mini. That's why you went, the 40th anniversary, and to raise money for charity. How did the car do?
The car went extremely well, very well. There were a few problems, obviously, on the way, but it got me home.
What sort of problems?
Gearbox failure, wheel bearings, exhaust pipes.
But they were expected, weren't they? I mean, if you're doing 8 months...
Well, yes. I did carry spares with me, except a gearbox.
How was the reception at the places that you arrived at? What were the people like?
Extremely curious, and they would crowd round the car.
Would they?
Absolutely, yes.
Could you tell them, I mean, did you speak the languages? Could you tell them exactly what you were doing? Because presumably that's what they wanted to know.
No, not at all. I don't speak Punjabi, but I have labels with the local dialect written on it, so it explains what I'm doing.
And I assume they gave you a real lift, these people, to carry on, did they?
Yes, they did, yes. Or to get out.
Or to get out, to leave the country.
Yeah.
What would you say, I mean, from a personal point of view, we know about the car. What about for you? What was the worst point, the low points?
I think my lowest point was driving through Turkey when the temperature got down to minus 25 degrees, and trying to sleep in the car at minus 11 degrees was very hard.
You did everything in this car practically, as you said. You slept in it, you lived in it, you ate in it, drove in it. Do you still like the Mini?
I love Minis.
You really do? You do
Yes,
it again?
I'm passionate about this car, and I would do it again, yes.
But not in this one.
No.
Now, 20,000 miles plus that you did, you didn't have one accident, did you?
No.
Until today, when he came into the BBC car park. This is what happened. Oh, Duncan, just to let you know, that's, I think, one of our cameramen's car. He didn't have a single accident. Bit embarrassed, are we?
Just a tad.
Yeah. Listen, thank you so much for coming in. Congratulations on a fantastic journey and for raising so much money for cancer charities. Well done.
Thank you very much.
You mustn't laugh, must you? On to sport.